And
I
felony
found an
bribe him, bro.
article about his drug
Compton
arrest
and
too.
Brooklyn. Damn.
I
Nah,
found
that's
an
a fact.
article
That's
about
a
his
fact.
drug
That's on
arrest.
God.
Hold on. One mic on Luke. Go ahead.
All right, hold up. Let me pull it up. Uh, October 16th, 2010, Grammy Award-winning rapper T.I. was sentenced to 11 months in prison on Friday for violating the terms of his probation. The 30-year-old hip-hop star was arrested in September on suspicion of possession of drug ecstasy. T.I., whose real name is Calvin Harris, sought leniency in the case as prosecutors pushed for a 2-year sentence, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. I screwed up big time, and I am sorry, Harris said before U.S. District Judge James Parnell. I'm truly, sincerely sorry, and I don't need to use drugs anymore. I want them out of my life. Harris faced a potential 30 years in prison for federal gun charges in 2007 when he was arrested following Black Entertainment Television Awards. He paid a $100,000 fine and was sentenced to 1 year in prison after completing 1,000 hours of community service while under house arrest. We hoped he would demonstrate he turned his life around and serve as an excellent role model, that he has someone who is living that he was preaching, U.S. Attorney Sally Yates said. On September 1st, Harris was stopped for a traffic violation in Los Angeles by the police who discovered drugs in his car. According to Yates, Cortez Thomas, who was involved in the original federal gun charges against Harris, was also in the car at the time. After the arrest, Harris tested positive for opiates. He acknowledged on Friday that he was in violation of terms of his probation. Several character witnesses appeared in court on behalf of Harris, including university professor who used music to relate life lessons to her students, a member of T.I.'s Narcotics Anonymous group, and Atlanta police officer James Polite, who explained how Harris had recently persuaded Atlanta man not to commit suicide. Judge Purnell, who reportedly appeared to persuaded by his testimony, chid Harris for squandering his second chance. I think Mr. Harris had about the limit of second chances. Judge Purnell said the worst thing in the case was an experiment, Mr. Harris. You have dumped a lot of smut all over the experiment. Ed Garland, one of Harris's attorneys, said his client was a longtime drug addict and fell back into drug abuse after taking prescription painkillers after undergoing several dental procedures early this year. Progressively slowly, he went off the wagon, Garland said. He wasn't a bad person except to himself. Once Harris was released from prison, he will be on probation and face 3 more years if he's found in violation of terms of his release. He is not going to be found cruising around the streets of LA again while serving my sentence, Parnell said. And that's it.
That that
So
that
hold
that.
on.
Hey,
So hold on. He did a
that's the famous pull. I'm an addict. Pull. I'm an addict to get out. I don't give a fuck who say I'm an addict. I'm getting out on these drug charges, baby.
so he did 11 months for that, and he did the year and a day for the guns. So a total of two and
And
something.
they
So
extended his
2 years.
probation 3 years.
But I'm saying finding some shit in your car
Nigga T.I.
and
Cole.
them niggas catching you with possession on you, bro. That shit different, bro. Like you can ride in a rental car with 10 bricks and get pulled over, bro. You gonna go to jail, bro. But if you got a fine lawyer, you can beat that shit, bro. That shit a rental car. You can say you ain't know about that shit or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Wave around a lot of shit, bro.
hey, I done
Yo,
had a
y'all
You
I
got
done,
should
I,
see this.
I done had a lawyer
can I say
tell me
something real
before.
quick?
A lawyer, it's about the relationships. They walk in there, they see who's the other attorney, they see what judge they got. They can let you know right then. All right, we going this what we can do for this. This
You
how I'm
got
gonna work this. Hey, I'm gonna go talk to him. Hey, I got this on my docket coming up. Hey, you know what? He only been in this, whatever. Boom. Hey, we ride with this one. Okay, I got this one coming up. You can have this one.
Nah, I
you
ain't gonna
got people
count
that
that
get
shit.
federal time for less, for like Wesley Snipes for tax evasion, and Fat Joe for tax evasion had to go sit down and do time. This is to get on felonies and getting locked up with firearms and shit, silences, and don't do no time. Like this shit sound crazy.
He a
Like
road
this,
dog
like
now.
army guns though. Let's keep that in mind. This not just fire. This nigga had war guns, Call of Duty shit. That shit
I
crazy.
I do want to say
You got,
that,
you got
when there are cases that, okay, when the state decides to bring charges, whether they when they decide to offer a plea agreement or not, there's several different factors that they consider. Of course, one of them is like public policy. Like, is this a very heinous crime that the public would be mad if we didn't, actually try the case in front of a jury? One of the other factors is a cost benefit analysis, right? So it would make sense in the case where the defendant is willing to pay $100,000 in restitution or a fine to accept that $100 as a part of a plea agreement as opposed to trying them. So I think that if you follow the money, then obviously there's some incentive there.
That's
Oh, so
state. He got
you saying
federal
yeah? I'm
charges.
about to say
That
the
was a
Fed.
federal
That
offense.
was a federal. He gave
I don't know
said a
nobody that got
100,000.
probation from the feds.
Flea niggas would have did that. A rap nigga.
I Well,
Who
I
got
can
Yo, you
just
know what
read the
else
probation?
too?
document that was posted.
$20.
Yo, look, in the feds on a gun charge, you can get 0 to 10 years.
Hell yeah,
And
but that
he
zero,
copped
that
out.
Right?
zero
He
come.
copped
That's
out.
true.
He copped out to one gun charge.
Right.
And
So if they
like Phoenix
incarcerate
said,
him,
yeah,
if they
you
incarcerate him for 10 years, what's that going to cost the government, right? As opposed to the government
it's
actually
just
gaining money,
exactly.
which is
Feds is business, like
opposite.
Phoenix is saying. You can buy your way out of time in the feds. The state is the feds. You can. That's why these celebrities would be like, how the fuck he get my nigga? It cost him $3 million to stay out of jail. It cost him 1.5 to get 2
Yeah,
years. It cost him
yeah.
OG,
5 million to get probation. This the feds. This how this shit
explain
go,
to him.
yo.
Plus, Leo and them came in there and signed signature bonds for this nigga.
I'm pretty sure the boy got political ties in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look,
Homeboy from Atlanta just said that. He just said that he had political ties. Real
Yeah,
talk.
bruh,
Well,
keep
bruh,
this
if,
in
if,
bruh,
mind.
if
deep,
not,
bruh, deep in the
Think about
politics. You
this.
feel me? Like they just got on bruh ass because bruh the one who told that the lady who was getting ready to run for mayor was planning on shutting our shit down. You feel me? They put that blame right on Ti. Like you gotta look like Florida Evans. Like all them folks started talking about it and shit. You feel me? But something happened. He did something because they got Killer Mike, Keisha, and Ti out of there. I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah, bruh be with the shit. He always been with the shit. He always had that aspiration. So you feel me?
So that's basically how they got him out of jail. They said that he was a good member of the community and took care of people. You see
Yeah,
that
you
when he
got
did
yeah,
1,000 hours of community service, he been doing that though.
you got to remember
hide away from the law in sticky
to
situations.
New York to New Yorkers, bro. Anybody that get off like gun charges to New Yorkers, it's crazy. So when we see niggas get off gun cases, it's weird to us because we know niggas is sitting down for 3.5 years for possessing one gun.
As a fact, Caddy, my brother said it say that was his whole argument. Nigga, I'm from New York. We get caught with a gun, it's over for us, nigga. How this nigga get the fuck off? Yo, fam. Yo, y'all want to hear about the bodyguard's charge? Because the bodyguard did time too. The same amount of time.
Fuck the guns. What about them silencers?
You have to have a special license to get a silencer. Not anybody can get a license for a silencer. So that's automatic right there. The silencers carry big time.
Ti can get some silencers.
This is
Nah,
Yeah,
how,
nah, I
yo, the
think you can
bodyguard
buy
was
them bitches.
buying
You can
all of
buy them
that
bitches
shit.
in Atlanta.
This is what I'm telling you. The bodyguard was buying all of that. The guns, the silencers. He went, he bought a gun. He didn't register the gun. That's how they gave him a charge. And he went back and got T.I.
This just telling me that I'm just this street politics. It's not. It's I don't know. It's confusing.
I beg you, let me tell you something. For the last 15 years, this shit been looking funnier than a motherfucker. When they start giving niggas pardons? When do niggas get probation for attempted homicides? Come on. That's the same shit I said. These labels been working with the feds. Either they gonna work for you or work against you.
Can I say some real shit though? And this, if you from Atlanta, you feel me? I mean no offense. You feel me? But it's follow the money. At the end of the day, free
Facts.
free that nigga YFN Lucci. He's goddamn sitting in jail over the same shit for beefing with another rapper who I won't say his name on here. But you feel me? He don't have the same support. Niggas been on big songs. I don't hear nobody saying free Lucci, and he really you feel me, was standing on his. So hey, it's about the money. If you got the money, you can get out. If you don't, it's a plenty of niggas in Atlanta that's sitting in this bitch that don't get out.
Man, it's easy to see, man. It's about the money, man. Y'all just seen Lil Wayne get off for the same stuff. That nigga paid all them millions and
Nigga,
got
Lil
with damn
Wayne
Donald
didn't even
Trump.
go to court. He got
He ain't
indicted
got off for
and they
one
got
million.
pardoned.
He got
You
pardoned by
got
the president.
millions. You got millions in the bank, man. You can get off of anything, man. The federal, they want that money. If you ain't got
Lil
no
Wayne did
money,
a
you gonna
year in
sit your
Rikers.
ass down.
New York ain't play with his ass.
Hell
Because that
nah,
was
that
a
nigga
New
got
York
pardoned.
state
His ass would
charge.
have still been in
Yeah,
there.
he probably paid Trump for that pardon or something like that, man. All that damn publicity shit he was doing. I'm
And
like,
you
come
know
on, man. He wasn't doing that
that
shit for
was his
nothing.
second federal gun charge.
That joker don't even really talk about politics. Then all of a sudden he started coming out talking about politics. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get out of jail. What I need to do, Trump?
Exactly.
Yeah, Weezy. So you think Weezy made a sizable campaign donation as well, huh? You can't
Man,
believe that.
they said Trump was selling them pardons for 2 million. You got 2 million, he was lining you up, my nigga. A
Trump a
lot of niggas
businessman.
came home. A lot.
Trump a
Not only
Man,
that,
dog.
businessman.
and a stand next to him potentially get him votes too. So
Yeah, that's the
Yo,
biggest
Trump,
businessman in
There was a
America, man.
there was a room on Clubhouse when I first came on here. They started petitioning to get some dude him down for like 20 some years for marijuana. He from Cali. And they got
that
his
nigga,
ass out.
that nigga Trump was running America like a straight up business, real tough.
Fact. And that's why they got him the fuck up out of there. That nigga didn't understand politics. He understood business.
yeah.
Hey, Caddy.
Trump running
Caddy
that
and
bitch
T
like
Rose.
death
Let me
row.
ask y'all a quick question. Hey, Caddy, so let me ask you this, right? As us being street niggas and then we cross over into the industry of this music shit to use our stories, we put our pen to paper. This is how we're gonna create our money. At what point in time do we stop becoming street niggas and now we're just rappers?
Man, the minute you get up from that round table and your pen and your name is signed on all that paperwork, them packets of contracts and paperwork, the minute you stand up and shake them motherfucking people hand across that table, the street
Right.
nigga is out the window. That's
So
it. No
therefore,
more street
so
nigga.
so therefore, at that point, I am no longer the shooter. All that ratting and all that shit goes out the window for me. Now I have to protect a brand at this point.
That was my point. Do we treat these niggas like street niggas or are they entertainers or are they street niggas?
Well,
And
well,
I
and
think it
look, Jay,
depended.
y-
I
and that
think it
well,
depends if they still in the streets.
well.
If
To
they
be,
removed
they
to,
themselves.
listen though, but look though, but now that's why I said that, T Rose, because in real life, bro, these artists, niggas is not playing that. These niggas, yo, bro, don't bring that shit around me. Yo, y'all niggas don't get me caught up in nothing. Yo, y'all niggas take that car over there. Yo, these niggas be really serious about that because he basically telling you, don't jam me up in nothing, y'all, because I'm not going down for y'all niggas. I'm the bag. I'm everything. So keep this shit away from me because if they bring me in, the fuck y'all think I'm saying? You think
What
I'm
up,
not like
OG? Oh, didn't ain't that what Jim Jones said in Boys Paper, Raw Diggs? Y'all take that blood shit out of here.
this is
Y'all can't do
this
this
is
shit in my studio.
this is real life shit. There is gonna become a time in
Yo,
my
OG.
life where it's like I'm no longer a street nigga no more. With the dreams that I'm chasing, me, Mally, there's gonna become a point in time in my life where I gotta make that decision. Like, Mally, you getting money now. You ain't no street nigga no more. So it's all up on me to never put myself in these predicaments to be shot at and shooting back and gotta go testify and I'm ducking along because I don't want to elude questioning because of my character and all this other shit. These is conscious decisions as men and women we gotta make.
Nah,
But
real
so you
shit.
tell me
Hey,
you can? I guess. Go ahead, Ray.
put like this. All I know is that niggas is gonna stop playing dumb. And what I mean by playing dumb, I mean if you know what I mean. We gonna stop playing dumb right now.
Reek, these rat
You,
ass
Fair
rappers
play.
ain't not that, bro. That's these niggas is not that, Reek.
They
They
not
tell
that.
them.
man,
They are gonna
Ti
tell.
when he sat there and told us all, it's your boy Tip, man, but Today, I'm talking about a different tip, a tip that could save lives. It could have been your mama, your brother, your sister. Go ahead and call crime state. He tried to hit us with the sympathy, like, damn, moms, my mama, my granddaddy,
You know
my
these
little
niggas pick
brother.
and choose.
That's what he
That was
did.
part
Yeah,
of his
yeah, yeah. He
conditions.
tried
That was
he
part of his
tried to really get
conditions.
I
he
done
tried
heard it
to
all.
really get us to really sympathize with that, you know what? If it was your family, wouldn't you want them to catch the bad guy who did it? Put it like this. Let Tom Hanks or somebody else do that shit. Ti, you don't do that shit.
You
You
know,
leave that fucking shit alone,
you
man.
know what, Rick?
And then y'all sit right here, and because he a rapper, because he moving around, it's like y'all already got a reserved, predesignated thought. You know how long we've been looking at this situation and never said nothing. You know how long we knew about Freaky Zeke ain't said nothing. You know how long we've seen these entertainers be in these weird, sticky situations and come out unscathed, and we don't say nothing. We acting dumb. We acting like we don't know how the fucking law work.
These
We
niggas
acting
defending
like
him like a motherfucker.
yeah, we're acting like we're oblivious to if you get caught with this, you go to jail. And when you go to jail, nigga, you either putting in a guilty plea or you taking it to trial. Or you might get a DA reject if it ain't nothing if they don't got nothing on it, right? Why are we acting dumb like, bro, they find cocaine and ecstasy, nigga, with you in LA. LAPD is not playing around with that, bro. Not even a little bit, bro. Not even a little bit of bow wow and a receipt that you probably didn't even fit, just a little tiny bit of it. They taking you in and they making a whole fuss out of it, bro. So when we sit here and we try to rationalize that, oh, you know what, maybe he had good lawyers. Oh, you know what, well, part of his conditions, he had to do X, Y, Z. Where's this shit happening in the regular world? Because in this fantasy world
Nowhere.
that you niggas is living in, it's the possibilities is never ending. Well, maybe this, maybe that. Well, he got set up, but he didn't say who set him up or who. Well, yeah, he did. And in regards to his homie getting knocked down, he told everything he knew. So him not witnessing his friend get murdered, he told everything what happened. Oh yeah, so we got into it with these dudes. Da, da, da. Ti openly said I called his mama when it happened and told her, yeah, your son he gone. So he's letting you know that he don't give a fuck, and we gonna do favoritism all day for this dude. To me, that don't make no motherfucking sense. It's just weird. Cause if the shoes would have been on one of y'all foot on this stage, and y'all came home, would be like, yeah, man, that nigga T Rose, man, he did some bullshit. Oh man, Ty, he did some bullshit. And how the fuck is he around, man? I done seen niggas go down for less. But since it's Ti, we think that black celebrities have some type of fucking superior immunity to law. When have black people ever had that type of supreme fucking immunity when it comes to law? They lock our entertainers up. Nigga, they put Ron Isley in federal prison. Stop playing with me, Smokey. Come on. Mr. Biggs had to go. Wesley Snipes had to go. People go. And that's IRS. You ain't paying your money. You getting
That
caught with guns and dope
that's why them
illegal.
niggas went to jail because you wasn't cutting them they check. You're going to jail.
Precisely.
Taxes, tax invasion. Oh, you're going to jail. You don't think you're gonna not pay us
Yeah.
in
Told you it's
America?
about the
You're
money.
going. I'm trying to tell Reed, this shit is really
If it
about
ain't
money,
about the
Reed.
money,
I'm swear it is, bro. It's yes, you right, being black and ethnic and colored and that shit, yes, but money really plays a part in federal court, especially when with charges and celebrities and shit like that. We all know these rap niggas is rats. That's why I said that at the beginning. They made that choice a long time ago. That nigga, I'm with the people now. I'm a multi-million dollar person. What do I like?
Hey,
Nigga,
everyone, hey,
the only person they ain't
everyone
got for that.
shared. Hey, everyone share this link, screenshot the room, share this link on your Instagram, your social media, and tag Ti in it. You know what I mean? Troublesome Ti. Tag him, tag his
yo,
son,
yo,
King
yo, Reek,
Harris. Go get your pops. Go get
Hey,
your fucking
I got a
dad,
We ain't
man.
question.
getting
I
riff right
think
now.
Trump the
I,
only
I
Hold
got
on,
motherfucker
hold
that
on,
ain't
hold on,
went down
hold
for
on,
taxes yet,
hold on.
cause he got
One
that
mic. I just
bad.
want to say one thing. I don't want to say one thing to Reek though. As much as you want it to be though, bro, like black and white, it's still a gray area, man. The world is not just black and white. Sometimes, Reek, it's not just either a nigga solid or he told. Sometimes there's gray areas, bro. You know what I
Fact.
mean? And that bread could help you dwell in that gray area majority of the time. If you got
Okay.
enough paper,
And you know
you
what,
can live in
Caddy?
that gray area.
I want to know who
And
he
you know
told
what,
on.
Caddy? I think, and I'm gonna just go with Rick on this part right here. The case has been adjudicated, right? So he's no longer at risk for being charged or recharged with any of the crimes. So I think if that's the case, then it wouldn't do any harm for him to come to Trolls Nation and at least make a simple statement to clear up any questions that people might have.
That's why I'm telling everybody, screenshot, share this shit to your Instagram, your story, your page, tag that nigga in it, man, and tag his son, Blondie in it too, man. Bring both of them niggas in here, man.
Hey,
I got
I
Blondie,
got a quick
Blondie.
question.
He talking
Blondie.
about
Hey, I got a quick question. Do you think it's okay for civilians to give statements?
Man, I put like this. I'm gonna put myself in the civilian shoes.
hell
I
yeah,
don't want.
civilians can give
I don't.
statements.
No,
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 because
no, 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 no,
I'm
bro,
getting to
bro, bro,
something.
bro.
Is it
I don't.
okay
I
for a
don't. I
civilian to
don't.
give statement?
Bro, even if you a civilian, bro, I know civilians who know, like, bro, I'm not telling on shit. I don't think not telling is a civilian or a street nigga thing. I think it's just a mind your own business. I'm not finna cooperate or help with any fucking thing. You don't gotta be
But
in the
Reek,
streets
listen.
to say, hey, did you see what happened? Hell, fuck no. Well, you know, we seen you came home from work. You had to heard or seen something. We got the apartment cameras. Nope, I ain't see shit. What? Cause I'm a civilian and I'm not in the
No, no,
streets. I'm
no.
supposed
I
to say,
think
well,
Hey,
yeah, I did see a black car pull up and I did hear 2 or 3 shots go. Like, no, why the fuck would anyone
and
do that?
and
Like
that go
civilian.
and that go
no,
for,
no, no,
and
no.
does that go for
Hold on.
any and
But
every
no, no.
situation?
No, hold on a
Man,
second, because that's Reek's personal thing, bro. Because it's okay for a civilian to do that, though, bro. They're not held to the same standards as a street nigga.
I
For
was
Reek, his personal thing is, yeah, but nah, bro, a civilian can make a statement, bro. They're not held up to street codes, bro. They're not.
hey,
and
like I said, man, from the lowest thing to the highest thing, man. You don't help and assist with shit. Someone breaking your car, you got to call the foul. Your car been broken into. Boom, you foul that. You wake up in the morning, your car gone. You call 911. Hey, I think my car been stolen. You know what I mean? That's common shit. Hey, I just came home. My front door's been kicked down. I need a unit over here. You know what I mean? Boom, because someone might have broke in. That's common shit. Hey, someone just got hit by a car. 911. Someone just got hit there on the ground. Did you see the car? I ain't see the car, but I see the person on the ground. Get that person assistance. When you get to going into
Yeah,
chasing
snitching
and
though, right?
following the car, no. Snitching is when you chase the car, you take a picture of the license plate,
Oh yeah,
the police get
nah,
there,
yeah,
you describe it. Now, ain't nothing wrong with calling
nah,
911 to get the
yeah,
brother
that's
off the
different.
damn
Yeah, that's
ground.
different.
Hey, I
Yeah,
got
but what I ain't
I got
finna do is chase him, take pictures and flicks. Oh yeah, he had a green hat on. He went down that way down Normandy. You know, like no, that's telling. And and,
I got a
and
question.
whether you in the streets or not, you don't gotta say shit. I don't understand why is there is no gray. There's no gray with
Reek,
me. I don't know about
the
y'all, but it's
well,
very black and white with me.
the reason I say that is because it's some pretty heinous crimes out there. And when you get to rape and all this shit with
right.
old people and grandmas and stuff, don't shit a civilian shouldn't say shit. Who gonna figure it out? The hood niggas gonna get together and go find a nigga. If they
That's what
would,
I
that'd be great. Then I say don't nobody
Hell
say shit.
no.
But since that ain't gonna happen, what should happen?
Well,
How should it?
according to
How
Reek,
should it?
according to Reek, you can little 12-year-old girl can get raped and 5 people can watch it and they
That's
don't
not
gonna say
true. He
nothing.
never said that. He did not say that.
No, he said
Don't say
there's
that
no
he
gray
said that.
area. He said there's
I got a
no
question.
gray
I got a
area.
question. I got a straight question. I got a straight up question. So
Man, I'm
if
not
an
fit.
old
No
lady,
one's
so if an
who's.
old
I'm
lady
not finna
gets
sit there
shot,
and watch shit. So whoever said that wild shit, Andre, you wrong. No one said you gonna sit there and watch shit. Now, if your square ass need to call the police to help that person getting raped, that's your business. Me, I'm coming over there kicking the nigga head off. I'm stomping him the fuck out, and I'm making sure I get that person to a hospital. On God,
Theoretically, of
as
course.
as
But you
as a,
gotta tell
as
the
a
police why you stomping the nigga out
Right.
though.
I got one
man, put it
straight
like this.
question.
I put it like this. Let her tell the police what the
Defense
fuck
of
happened.
others.
Let
Reek
let
knows
her
enough to
tell the police
call
what
an
happened.
attorney.
All right, now
That
check. Can I
part.
get one question in? This Alamo, I just want to get one question in. Now, check this out. If an old lady she gets shot, it's nothing but old ladies live in this complex. Cause where I live, it's complex is just for old people. So she gets shot. It's another old lady beside. There ain't no street niggas, ain't no real niggas around nowhere. The lady next door see the nigga running out. She know the nigga. She tell it. She ain't supposed to tell it. Now I don't agree with no snitching, but I just want to know that civilian
Yes,
wise.
she can tell. She can tell.
Yes, he supposed to
That's
tell.
that. I'm just saying because he talking like that, like straight street nigga rules. They ain't street niggas. They can't abide by those rules, bro.
Can
Hey,
I say it?
hey,
Can I
Rick.
say it depends on the
Man,
area?
he talking about him and what he would do personally, fool.
See,
Like,
that's
if y'all want
Personally,
to tell,
personal,
y'all
his
right.
want to call
personal
the
fucking
police,
feelings.
that's on y'all. Call the police, nigga. That's what the fuck y'all gonna do. That man talking about what he would do as an individual. Y'all can't allow what his opinion is to have so much weight. You know what I'm saying? And act like he telling y'all that's what y'all should be doing. That's not what he's saying. You feel
Nah,
me?
No,
I,
that's just
That's
I
niggas,
was
just
Hey,
why
man.
asking
They
a
y'all
just,
question on the
y'all
dude that
paying
was
A lot of
asking
y'all
about
hypothetical
paying y'all
situations,
hey,
attention.
you know what I
hey,
mean?
Rick.
Oh,
the
sorry,
guy
King. I
guy that
think
was
I
asking
muted.
about the civilian. That's what I was. That's why I was asking, and not to say that Rick, like everybody should go with Rick say, but I'm just saying what as a civilian, bro. Like because he's saying
I'm just
civilians
saying,
can't.
everybody giving scenarios. Look, everybody giving scenarios to get that man to change his answer. Like, oh yeah, I would snitch on this, but I wouldn't snitch in that situation.
No,
That
no,
Well,
no.
see,
man
my
I ain't
said
asking would he
that
snitch.
man.
I'm
Look,
asking should the
that
lady
that
snitch? Is that right or is that wrong? Because he's saying
well,
there's no way that you shouldn't say anything, and I understand that because I ain't into
but
telling
but
y'all.
he
I'm
gonna but
fuck.
this is what I'm saying though, bro. He's gonna stand on what he said, so it don't matter what scenario you give. That man felt like you should not be telling the police shit, so he's not gonna switch his answer due to you coming up with different scenarios to try to get him to switch it.
I ain't
I
trying
look.
to get
Feel
him to
how
switch.
he
And
I
he
was just
feel.
did,
asking was it right or
and
wrong.
you guys, he did get back on the mic and he did clarify that. What he said was, if you guys want to call the police and do what you do, that's on you. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna call my lawyer after the fact. That's basically what he said.
Yes, he
So
did.
it doesn't. He's not saying, hey, this is what I'm eating. Now you guys have. That's not what he's
Right.
saying.
Well, see, my thing was still on the whole TI thing, but that's why I was asking the question: are civilians able to call the police? So that conversation just took a whole another thing. I was still trying to be on the
Right.
TI thing. My whole thing was basically most people would say civilians can call the police. So, like we said, we let's not be stupid. We're not trying to just look past nothing. But if if we can agree that civilians can do this, if a street even if a street nigga can say a civilian can do this, okay, all Ti was saying when he making that commercial is you can call the police. Now, real niggas that's watching it, street niggas that's watching it, you know that's not for you. You know that's not for you. So saying he's doing a commercial,
Exactly.
he telling on the police. I mean, he telling real niggas a snitch. No, if you're a street nigga, you already know that's not for you. So if Snoop
Fact.
had to do it, I wouldn't call Snoop a snitch. If any other rapper had to do that, I wouldn't call them a snitch. They're not talking for the street niggas. They're talking to the civilians.
Exactly.
Was on stand
Facts.
telling that who killed his friend. Was that snitching?
Okay. Once again, he didn't tell who killed his friend.
Ti ain't no street nigga. Ti not selling no drugs. He not
With
doing none
with
of that
the
shit, bro. He not
commercial,
no
you
street
still
nigga.
working with them peoples. I don't care what nobody say. If you do a commercial, you're working with them people.
Okay, you know what? And if they
You
have
gotta get
something at
that
the
commercial
park and I go
sometime.
help hand out sandwiches, I guess I'm working with the people. Come on now, we gotta stop doing that. Just don't say nothing to them. Just can't do anything with the police. You can't do anything to help your community. If the police is doing it, you better not do it. That makes no sense, dude. It got to be in
No, no,
context.
no, 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 no. We don't do shit with the police at all. The police has shown plenty of times that they are not for us. We don't help them pass out sandwiches. We don't help them do a motherfucking thing. You know what I
Them
mean? That's
folks
how
do what
I
they
was.
do.
My mom was born in '59, right? So I was brought up from a different generation of how police was dealing with people in Los Angeles, Rampart Division, a whole bunch of crooked shit. You don't do nothing. I'm talking about nothing with the motherfucking police. On God, you don't do no fundraiser, none of that. You know why? Because when you walk around the neighborhood, you know what they gonna say? Oh man, don't fuck with him, man. He be fucking with the police. You ain't even snitch, but just being affiliated with they ass, just them pulling up on you and honking their horn, waving at you. Hey, what's up with it, man? And they say your damn name. People looking at it like, bro, them is the motherfuckers who been giving us hell for all these damn years, and all of a sudden you got a buddy buddy fucking relationship with them. You know what I mean? We
The
don't know
whole
what you
commercial.
doing. Come on, we don't know what you
Hey,
So
and
doing
I,
how
with them.
how do
hey,
how do you
hey, and
feel
I don't
about
speak.
Nipsey? The fact that how Nipsey was going to be working with the police before he died. How you feel about that?
That's his business. I would have never worked with the police. I'm not into that.
Boy, they was raiding the fuck out of Nipsey's shop before he got killed. They was coming up there every day harassing him.
Bro,
His
hey,
brother
whoever
Sam's
spoke on
kept
my
saying
nigga
that
Nipsey
shit.
like that, hey, first of all, don't be speaking on Nipsey, cuz was never working with the feds. That's some big
Hell
shit.
no. They
Don't
No,
was
ever
no,
say
I'm
no
harassing
talking
that
about
gang
he's
nigga
some
shit.
every
kind of. They
fucking
was
week at
doing
that
Don't
supposed to
shop.
be
ever do
doing some
that,
kind
man.
of program.
Don't
Him
ever.
and Jay Z or something was supposed to. They
They
were supposed to
had
be
Y'all
him
niggas
working
on
with.
ain't
the
even from
TV.
LA. Don't ever speak on
I'm not
Nipsey. That
saying
shit
that
is
he was
special.
doing no snitching or nothing like that. I'm saying they were supposed to
Bro,
be
Bro,
doing
don't
you can
working
don't
with some
look
put
kind
on
of
Nipsey
program.
on
YouTube.
No, he
Weeks
police,
talking, he
before
bro.
talking
he
about a
Don't
died,
community
explain
based
they
that
kept
shit.
program.
fucking with
You
his
Hey,
explain
shop.
that
calm
shit. This
down.
whole
One
room is
mic.
about Ti being a
Yeah,
confident. Don't
one
put my
mic,
nigga name in
one
none of that
Mike,
conversation. I'm
one
out of here.
Mike.
That's
You
all I
take
got to
it.
say about it.
You okay? Goodbye.
That, yeah,
Goodbye.
you taking it the wrong way. It wasn't.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
taking
asking.
it
I'm
wrong.
asking Reek about how he felt
However
about
you
that.
want to ask it,
Like I
ask
said,
No,
that's
it.
not
it
my.
was
One
for
person
community
at a
project.
time.
Well,
One at
like
That's
a
what
I
I'm
said,
saying
time.
because he said he don't work with police
One
on no
mic,
kind of
one
like
mic.
level.
like like I said, I wouldn't do nothing with him. I wouldn't do nothing with him. So that's my answer. I wouldn't do anything with him.
Hey, Reek, I want to say though, like for who Ti, who his image was when he did that commercial. Niggas in Atlanta was like, oh hell nah, like niggas wasn't fucking with that commercial. I understand the
And
point
why?
of it and all that
Exactly.
other shit, but at the same time, niggas was not fucking with that commercial. Like, nah, he ain't supposed to do that. And I'm gonna tell you, back to the money thing. Gucci Man asked him same questions. Rest in peace, Shawty Low asked him same questions, and y'all can go look it up. You feel me? How Ti this little flip with the what kind of nigga wear a leprechaun. Gucci did the same thing with what kind of king. And Atlanta Records called that man like, yo, you gotta apologize. You can't do that to Ti. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta remember the bag that was behind this man. Ti been Shawty Low been trying to say what you saying, but nah, niggas quiet that shit because Bird got extra protection.
And Ti was bigger than Low too at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so check this out. Let me ask y'all a question. So, for the people that's civilians on the stage, and I presume 90% of the people on stage are civilians. Um, so as a civilian, you feel like if you witness something and the police come snatch you up and ask you about it, you feel like it's okay for you to cooperate? You see an old lady get shot down, and the police come knock on your door and say, yeah, man, we seen you pulled in your driveway right when she got shot down, and we seen you running the house for cover. You feel like it's okay to cooperate and tell them what you seen to help find the
Yes,
murderer of the old lady?
And
100%, thousand
Atlanta,
percent. And I'll stand 10
Atlanta
toes
If
street
on it.
you're a
nigga not telling.
civilian, why
No,
wouldn't you?
he, Atlanta street
All
nigga
right.
that ain't got no blood ties and no mob ties. If he's just Atlanta street nigga for the most part, he not telling. You feel me? You got to be a true civilian. A street nigga, no, you gonna have to solve that crime. You can watch First
So
48.
so
Like they got to solve
so
that
I
crime.
only
Niggas
I
not
only
just snitching.
I only heard Andre admit that it's okay to tell. He like hell yeah he telling. Anybody else besides Andre feel like as a
It,
civilian you see an old lady get killed, it's okay to cooperate with the police to find
I,
out
I
Hey,
to
Reed,
find
I
the
hey,
feel
killer
Reed.
like
who
I
if
need to
shot
you
make
her.
this
are a
quick, nigga. We
civilian,
Yo,
firing.
if I'm a
Hey, Reed.
civilian, Reek,
I feel
yeah,
like if
man.
you
If
are
I'm
a
a
civilian,
Right,
then
civilian,
bro.
why
yeah.
Can
wouldn't
I say something real
If
quick?
I'm not out here gang banging and no criminal activities, I'm a civilian. I go to work, come home. Yeah, man. You right.
you? Yeah,
You
I
got the
mean,
right
why
to tell.
wouldn't you?
So if you so if you a civilian you telling you don't mind being labeled a snitch.
Hey, Reed.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you a
Reed.
I
Let me
civilian,
mean,
you
let
you
me
a
don't
pick
care
some
about
civilian.
more
that.
real
What does
quick,
you
bro.
being labeled a snitch really
Hey, bro,
Y'all
niggas
y'all
is
act
two
like
faced, brother.
y'all act like snitches is only street niggas, bro. Civilians is snitches too.
Fuck, you're
The
gonna
liquor store
snitch if you
man
ain't
who come to
involved in
court.
it.
No, because snitching means you
Who wrote the
telling.
book
The
on not
snitching means
No,
you
being a
telling.
snitch,
snitching is
though?
when
How
you
you gonna always
Check.
snitching
have
is
the
when
right
you get
answer
caught
for
doing
that?
something dirty and you flip on somebody else.
Nah,
That's
snitching
snitching.
is
Hey,
telling.
That's what
yo,
I
That's
thought it
Snitching is
snitching.
was.
If you get
telling,
yo,
I
caught,
bro.
Chris.
don't know what you're saying, bro.
Snitching,
Cause
y'all got the
snitching,
definition of snitching messed up. If you do a crime with somebody, whether you're a civilian or not civilian, if you're a civilian, you do a crime and y'all steal from your job with your homeboy and he get busted and turn around and rat on you,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a fucking
snitching.
snitch.
that's a snitch.
Yo,
Exactly.
So
Reed.
let
You
me
got to be.
hold on. All right,
that's the
hold on. One
snitch.
mic. Check this out. Check this out. I'm about to give y'all a scenario, man. You and your homie, y'all go into a liquor store. Your homie gets into it with this dude. Your homie shoot him down. Y'all run out the store. The liquor store owner comes to court, testifies against your homie. and get your homie 75 years to life. You don't look at the liquor store owner as a snitch, nigga. He got your homie washed up.
bro.
You
That
don't
why
feel
would
no
he be
type
a
of way that
civilian?
Nah,
your
That
homie
he
nigga
got
because
took
did
that's
his
away.
his
job.
Wow.
that's his store and he running
That's
Whoever
his
was
legitimate
doing
business.
the
store.
What else
job,
are
man.
you
I
expecting
ain't gonna
him to
front.
do?
Hold
I
on.
ain't gonna look.
That's why I was saying
We
who
probably,
told. I
I
Man, that
probably
told
would
nigga
have
you.
What do
looked
you
not
at
mean?
saying
What do
him.
shit
you
ain't
mean? What
gonna
do you
stand
so
for
you
We'll
nothing.
look
Streets
at him
gonna
like
let him
that, but that
live,
don't
bro.
mean he is that.
All he's saying is that he's a snitch. It's just a word. It's not like he's doing anything wrong
so
with the saying a
so
word. A
so
word
so
snitch.
so
That's
so
anybody's a
so
snitch. The kid's a snitch, a
so
tattletale.
so
They call
That
each other
was your mama
tattletales.
look
told you gonna tell her not to
look,
tell.
look, look,
Hell
look,
no. Who
look,
just
look. When
said
the
that
mafia,
shit?
look, look, when the mafia went and put hits out, they put hits out on anyone who told on their organization. Whether it was the old lady upstairs who told the feds what was going on, or the guy who owned the bar. Da da da. They got rid of anybody snitching.
That don't
And
make it,
they always snitching also. The mafia
Yeah,
snitching.
the
Exactly.
mafia,
I was about to say
the
they was
mafia,
working with the
different type
police.
of thing. We ain't got no structure like no mafia.
hey, bro. If you go commit a crime with
Boy,
somebody
I'm just be
and
honest
you
with you.
know
So
you're going to commit a crime and y'all get caught and you tell, that's a snitch. Now, I'm a business owner, you come rob me and I don't got shit to do with the streets and I
facts.
call the cops. How the fuck is that?
I'm
That's a
protecting
regular
my
person. Ain't
business.
nobody tell you come rob me, bro. Like,
Exactly.
ain't no snitch.
Let me
That
ask a
don't make no
question. Let me
sense
ask a
because if you
question
let
real
me just
quick.
say
That's
if you
If I
a
can.
business owner, why wouldn't you
Can,
tell
can,
You a
if you're
bit
not
you
in the
yeah.
streets and you're running
Yo,
Okay,
legitimate business?
still
if
one
you don't tell, you ain't
microphone.
gonna do
My
nothing with
goodness.
insurance. How you gonna get your money from
Well,
insurance?
Mike.
All types of shit, bro. That's a come on, man.
Facts. That's
That's
just
that's like a
business.
real
That ain't
stupid
even snitching.
question.
That's just business.
all right, can I ask a question real quick? This old murder. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Sure, state your
Suppose
question.
at one time you wasn't a civilian, you was in the streets, and then you wind up, let's say, buying yourself a liquor store, and somebody coming in and rob it. You still don't supposed to tell, correct?
You know
Even
what
though
you're
I
you're a
supposed to
agree with
do.
legitimate
that. I agree
businessman
with
now,
that.
correct?
You know what you're supposed to
But
do though.
because you was
Mm,
in the streets previously though, so
Right.
you can't
you a
once you
businessman
in the
Exactly.
now.
streets.
You're
That's
a
how I feel.
businessman.
I just wanted
These
some clarity because that's how I feel. If one time, if you was in the street, even if it was 50 years ago, you was in the streets, and you're a
Correct.
legitimate businessman now, and a motherfucker coming in and rob you, you still don't supposed to tell. In my eyes,
yeah, but
Yeah,
let's
But
No,
be
look,
that's
hey
real,
correct.
Mo,
bro.
But
but
you're
look,
still a
Omar.
If you
businessman.
let go of the
But
streets, you let go of the streets, bro. A lot of
But
whether I
look
people
let
they
go
though.
of
let
the
go of
streets
the
or not,
streets,
no,
my
they let
dude, I
that
was
shit
one
go.
time that dude. So how
Right now,
can I
Mert.
tell?
Now, Mert.
Okay,
50
so
50
you
years
as a
ago,
store
bro.
owner. Okay, so
Now,
you as a store owner, what do you do then?
Just take the L.
I'm gonna have to charge that to the game, my nigga. If I
No,
ain't
And
in the
look,
man.
streets no
and
more,
then you
and
ain't
a
never
month,
gonna own a business. Then your business is gonna be
If
broke, dude. You stupid.
actually I own 10 stores.
exactly,
Then you
exactly. See,
stupid.
this is street
Then you
dudes that
stupid.
keep that
Hey
keep
Actually,
us
man,
I
you don't
own
gotta do all the
Then
actually
you
I
negative
own
gonna
a
be
shit
broke.
though.
restaurant and a store in my neighborhood,
And you
dude.
don't get robbed, nigga.
And I
You
bro.
never
get
Let's
get
be
robbed.
real.
robbed.
You
Let's
lie
be
to
real.
act
But
like
let
you
me
do.
say something. Let me say something. If you didn't change your life around 50 years ago, now you didn't gave your life to Christ. You didn't change your life around. You don't agree with none of this shit you used to do. Let's be real, dog.
No, you
You
can't tell
mean
me,
to
dude.
tell me you gonna tell me, oh, I'm not gonna snitch
Nope.
because when
Nope.
I still was in the streets 50
Nah.
years ago,
You
and
just
Nope.
gonna
I
give him the
got
You can't
come
videotape
on
tell.
now,
You
dog.
on live.
can't
That
tell.
don't make
Hey,
no
You
no,
sense,
but
can't
look at
man.
tell.
Let's
this,
It don't
be
right?
make no
real.
If you
You
sense.
got
just
a
gonna give him the
legitimate
videotape.
business, if you
Now
got a
you can't give
legitimate
them the videotape
business
Well,
because
and
then
you
Mike,
you're
got
gonna
an
have
well,
to suck
Mike,
it
insurance on
up.
that business, you gonna have to tell the insurance people what happened to get your
Exactly.
money for your
Exactly.
insurance. So that's
Nah,
business
nah,
Exactly.
too.
man. I'm
Exactly. So
not
you don't
fine.
own
Listen,
nothing.
if a
So you don't
In
motherfucker
own nothing.
come
real
in
So you
my
life,
can't
store,
You
in real
might
listen,
life,
as well
a
not
nigga
turn
gonna
on
you
the
don't
tell.
own nothing.
videotape.
listen. If a
In
dude
real
come in
life,
my
a nigga
store and
gonna
rob me and
tell.
my nigga, he ain't getting nothing but about $400 or $500. I'm not filing no insurance claim for no $500. Not even a stack.
See,
Not
I think
even
it
two
depends on
Next
what your
stacks.
week,
store is.
he gonna rob you
And
again next week.
every week. Every week they gonna come
Just cause
tap
he
you.
know you
Every
live by
week.
them dumb
You
ass
gonna be
rules.
they bitch. You gonna be
They gonna,
bitching
now
to
they
them.
gonna get their head blowed the fuck off. They come
Yeah.
back in
Yeah, and
next
then
week.
you gonna be in
Facts.
Yo,
court. And then
nobody
And
you
then
gonna
they'll
be
be
in Supreme
be in
Court.
jail because he won't snitch while he dead. He just gonna be in
Nope.
Exactly.
jail because he won't snitch while he
Nah,
dead. He'll
man,
just
you
be a
can't
phone ring. You
you
feel me?
can't change it
He's
up.
just dumbass. That's what he
And
is.
by the
I
I
way,
ain't
ain't
too,
never
bro.
say, bro.
That's a
So many
slippery
niggas
slope. Because
be
if you
so
ain't gonna
happy to
tell that they
tell on
robbing you,
folks.
you're gonna end up doing something to them, and now you're gonna have to say something. So that's a slippery
exactly.
slope right there.
Exactly.
Well,
Hey, can I
then
say
then
can I
then a
say
It
this real
go
motherfucker
quick?
You're gonna
just
have to
got
say.
He's
then
just
then
not
a
thinking
motherfucker
anything
got to
through.
convert
See,
back to then who he was. But all that
He
there
calling
didn't
the
think it
police,
through
there
all
was
the way
that
never
through.
ain't
a
where it's
book
at,
Hey
my
or
man,
a
G.
they like the
guideline
first.
written on this shit. So
One
everybody
mic.
in some point got the right answer, but don't, bro. Nobody wrote a guideline book to this. So how can anybody say they have the right answer to every situation in this shit? That's what's crazy though.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna
It,
be
My
it,
honest.
it
thing
ain't.
is,
All
I
this
don't
shit is
want to see a motherfucker
opinionated.
locked up. That's
In
just me.
real life,
I've
that
been
slow
locked
only
up
gonna
before. I
tell.
don't want to see a nigga locked
The
up. What I'm coming
guideline
and
to
saw him
every
rob
But
a
the
nigga back.
motherfucker
situation is
does
keep
something
your
I
to be
don't
mouth
want
locked
to see
up
shut.
him
for. He need to
locked
be
up.
locked up.
One mic.
I ain't
Hey,
trying to
but the
He
see
don't have
street,
nobody
to be
the
locked
something
up,
to
my
be.
dude.
the streets call the police. Like
Niggas call
Like
the
seriously.
police on the other trap. Niggas be doing all type of dumb stuff,
That's
weird
the
I don't even
stuff.
that's the
I don't
worst
even
thing
think
in
snitching.
the
I don't
world.
even think snitching is a street thing and a civilian thing. It's a moral thing. Straight up.
It's
Facts.
a moral thing.
It's a moral thing. Facts.
Well, you know what? You know
It's a
what?
moral thing.
Let me
If
tell
you
you.
can watch a
Let
little
me
kid
let me
get
put it.
shot and keep
Let me
him out
put
If
it
the
it's
like
a
street,
this.
you
I
moral
ain't got
think
thing,
nothing
that
snitching.
mean
wrong.
it apply to everybody.
Let me put it like this. Like even
And
when
in
your
certain
parents used to tell
instances,
you,
it
I
really
think
does.
snitching pertained to your friends. Even from when you're little, don't tell on your brother, don't tell on your sister, don't be a little
Hell
tattletale.
no,
That
nigga.
snitching
Snitching
pertains
Actually,
to
pertain to
telling on
hold,
your
everybody.
folks.
hold up. But actually, our parents told us don't be a tattletale. Period. Period.
That
Facts. I got
It ain't
people.
no
I
Yeah,
got
friend.
cause the
It ain't
ops
no
not your
friend.
folks. You
Mind
not
your
gonna
business.
tell
The
on the
first
ops.
thing you learn when you come out your mama's womb, mind your business and don't be a tattletale. Even when you try to tell on your brother, your mother leans on you, and that's your
That's
brother.
why I said. That's why I said the people that's around you. It may not have been said for the people that's not around you because 9 times out of 10, when they were saying it to you, you was talking about somebody that was around you that was close. Like, why you telling your sister? Why you running there telling your cousin? Y'all deal with that. Whatever it was, they was talking about somebody around you. Yeah, the conversation never was brought up about people that you don't know because we was always talking about people that you know.
Right? The people that you don't know is mind your business. They the
Hey
people you
bro,
don't know. Mind your
facts.
business. If I see,
Facts,
listen,
nigga.
hey bro,
this
Real
is my
shit.
whoever
thing, my dude. Listen, if I see an old lady getting killed, right? My first inclination is not to call the police. It's to mind my business because I don't know what this bitch did to get her head hit.
Oh
That's what
fuck.
I'm
whoever
saying. So
whoever
I'm
said
from
whoever
Baltimore.
said
I
that,
look at shit kind of different. Every time we turn around,
Mind your
somebody
business
get
till you live
killed.
longer.
Somebody get killed, motherfucker say, oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. No. Every time a motherfucker get killed, first thing I say is, what did they do?
Right.
Simple as that, my nigga.
hey
What
bro,
did they do? Y'all got the
let me
media
bro.
and the media brainwashing motherfuckers acting like people just running around the country just killing motherfuckers or just
What
some
about the
random
8-year-old
shit.
kid that
Nah, a little kid get hit with a straight bullet, I understand that. But a motherfucker run down on a motherfucker and do what he do. What did that person do to get himself killed? I'm 50 years old, my nigga. I'm from the streets, been in the streets, right? Own 2 stores. You don't believe me? Cadillac Top been to my store in Baltimore back in the day. My
Yes,
nigga,
sir.
the
Yes,
bottom
sir. That's
line
my
is
nigga.
this, my nigga. Mind your business because you don't know what that person did to get himself killed or her killed. Before
I
I
got
got locked up, let me tell you what I used to have a problem with. I used to be furious when I used to hear about girls getting killed. Oh, this girl get killed. This lady got killed. This, that, and other. It took me to be locked up in New York to hear certain stories from niggas to make me understand why certain broads got their head hit. Whether it was for setting a dude up, whether it was running off with something, or whatever the case may be. It took me all these years to finally get my grip of like, damn, because everybody look at if a girl get killed, oh, that's wrong, but you don't know what that person did. That's the bottom line. We don't know what that person did, so mind your business. Period.
wow,
That's
I,
just
I
that simple.
I get that, but you know what? I think when we was
wow.
younger,
So let me ask
there
you,
was always a
murder,
contradiction.
murder. You'll never tell nobody to call the police.
Probably my daughters. I mean, they
I'm
they
just
law
saying if
abiding
somebody
citizens.
if
They
somebody
law
was after
abiding
your mama,
citizens. I wasn't
if
always a
somebody
law
was
abiding
let me just
citizen.
ask you this, let me just ask you this. If somebody was chasing after your mama with a gun, you gonna tell her, mama, I'm so street, don't call the police. You know what I'm saying? That what you gonna tell her?
Motherfucker chase my mother with a gun, my nigga. We gonna find old chase my dude with a gun, and that's just gonna get
Okay,
handled
but she
however
gonna
it
be
gotta get
dead by
handled.
the time you figure out who did it, bro. What
My
you gonna tell
mother,
her not to call the police?
My mother
I'm gonna
wouldn't even
tell you
want me to
straight
call
up.
the
I don't give a
police.
fuck how
Listen, my
street
mother
you
not
is.
even a street broad, my dude, but
It
she
don't
wouldn't
matter.
want
It
me to
don't
call the
matter.
police.
Okay, maybe. But if somebody after her, she gonna call them, and whether you advise that or not. At the
No,
end of the day,
I'm
this is
not
what
gonna tell ho
at the
ho. I
end of
would
the day,
never
I'm gonna
tell
say
my
this.
mother not to call the police. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna call the police on her behalf. That's what I'm saying. What my mother and
Well,
my
okay,
father do, that's
well,
them. They grew up in the motherfucking 40s and
and
50s.
I
They live
understand.
by different rules than me.
But I just say all that to say that if she happened to call you and ask her what should she do, somebody follow me. They look like they after me. You dig what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna just say all that to say this. I don't care how street you is. Within a certain situation, you either gonna tell somebody to call the police. Maybe you may not call them, but you gonna advise somebody to call the police. I don't give a fuck how tough you is, how
No,
street
I
you is. I
said
don't
that.
give
I
a
said
fuck.
maybe my daughters, and just like you just put it with my
Not
moms.
even
If my
just your
mother
daughter
say
though.
somebody, listen, my mother tell me a car following her, and I can't get to her or don't know nobody in that particular neighborhood that can get to her, I probably would tell my mother, mind just call the police and tell motherfuckers they following me.
All
But where
right,
are
all
you?
right,
But if
all
I
right.
can't, but if I some way I can get to her or she in a neighborhood where I know motherfuckers And I'd be like, yo, listen, my mother on Pennsylvania Avenue, my nigga, she down about Martin Luther King. Anybody down there can get to my mom's real quick because a car following her. Or I might just tell my mother this on some real shit, take them through my neighborhood.
Hey,
Let
can
them
I ask
follow you
Murder a
and take them through
question?
my neighborhood.
Hopefully she make it to your neighborhood. But I get what you're saying. But
Yeah,
that,
but
I
Hey,
but
hope you
but
get what
but
I'm saying.
Murder, can I ask you a question? It's Mally. It's OG. More or less
times out of
insight. You
10,
can
I'm
hear
gonna
me?
tell her call Johnny Law. I'm not gonna sit here in front. Yeah, I probably would tell her that. Cause like you said, she
That's
might not
all
make
I'm
it to my
saying.
neighborhood.
And,
Yeah,
and
I
some
got
niggas I met so street, they said that they would tell their mama not to pick up the phone and call
you.
nobody,
No,
even
well, I ain't
under
that
no
street, my nigga. I
circumstance.
love my mother. Don't get
Hey,
that.
I
Well, I
feel
ain't
it.
that
That's why I
motherfucking
said
street.
most people ain't that street,
No, I
even
ain't
though
that
they
street.
claim to be.
Oh, G, what was the question?
Oh no, I wanted to ask Murder this something because you know Murder said some shit like because he a businessman, but he stand on his motherfucking principles. Like he said, if something was to happen to one of his businesses, he wouldn't even involve the law then and there. So my question to Murder is like, damn nigga, you gonna stand on your pride to the point it's costing you how much money? Because with one police call in a criminal report, now we can get this shit done for free when I shoot that police report over to the insurance people. Because I'm a businessman.
I'm not with getting a motherfucker locked up, my nigga. That's all.
No,
Niggas put
listen.
street before
I,
business.
I can't do
Listen,
that.
big bro. You're not getting anybody locked up. You showed up
Oh,
to the store the next day. Your glasses is broken out your fucking store. You don't know what's what or who's who. You
Here's my
not
thing.
gonna call. That's what I was saying. You said, nigga, I'm not calling them people at all. So you'll continuously pay them damages out your pocket till you fed up to take action to your own hands.
Or here's my thing. What is it that you think you did that's so bad that you don't deserve the police to come and handle the people who robbed you? I get that you're like you don't want to send somebody to jail, but aren't their actions the ones that sending their asses to jail? All you're doing is that's the effect. The
Not
cause is them
robbery,
robbing your ass.
vandalism. Not robbery, vandalism. Robbery is nobody getting called. I'm on your ass. But I was saying vandalism. Like if they just bust out his glass
Oh, that's
windows.
even worse to me.
Yeah, like he don't
Vandalism is
gotta
even
pay that
worse.
out
You
his
gotta
pocket.
turn this in.
You
I mean,
gotta
what are you
call
gonna
some
do?
like who you like I'm not gonna pay. You know how much a storefront window may run you?
Unless you feel like you did something where you deserve it, and then what kind of business are you running? And are you a cool businessman?
I got an
Man.
even better
I
situation.
probably can't do it
And they
because
gonna rob you every week
listen,
if you
this
don't
the
call
thing.
no
This
police.
why I
Right?
probably
Like,
can't do it. Listen, let me just why I probably can't do it,
And
bro.
then you're gonna be out
I
of business.
know I know niggas that rob shit. I know niggas that do shit. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. I've been around motherfuckers, cruddy motherfuckers all my life. I don't want to see. I understand that you're saying it's a vandalism thing, and I'm not getting nobody locked up. Let me tell you a quick story, yo. And I'm not gonna make it long. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Old man here
Say
named
that.
by the name of Baines owned chain. I don't think he's still living no more, but he owned a lot of supermarkets, the big joints, right? A black dude. And it was rumored that it was rumored. Well, every time somebody steal from his store, one of his employees he steal from his store, he don't fire him. He just send them to another supermarket. So I always ask people, damn, why don't he just fire the motherfuckers that whatever? They told me the way that he came up, that back in the day he robbed his boss. His boss was a old Jewish dude that owned supermarkets and shit, and he robbed him. That's how he wind up coming up. Like took hundreds of thousands of dollars from this motherfucker. So morally, he feel as though he can't fire employees that steal from him because of what he did back in I guess the 40s or the 50s to come up. And I sort of kind of understand that shit. Because at the end of the day, wouldn't you be some type of hypocrite? I mean, I'm saying I never robbed a store. I'm not robbing ain't my thing. I was a hustler. I don't do no robbing. I don't do no scamming. I don't take nothing from
so
nobody.
then no, you're not a hypocrite.
Right. Well, I can't call the police, man. I
Yeah,
just can't
but
do it.
still,
No,
if here's the
I
thing,
feel
if you
that.
sold,
I feel
it
that.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter. If
I
you
just got to
sold
be honest with you, man. Under no circumstances, I can't call the police on nobody.
Here's the thing, like if you sold, let's say you sold drugs your whole life, like from, let's say you sold drugs from 15 to 30, and then you got out the life and opened up a legit business. If someone comes to rob you, you can report them, turn them in, anything you want, put them up. It's that motherfucker right there.
No,
And
I
it's not
can't
you
do that.
being a snitch. It's not being a hypocrite because it's two different businesses. It's two
Yeah, but
totally
I
different
know, but
things.
but 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 my peers
And you're
that
following
didn't.
the codes of the business that you're in, right?
Nah, bro. Listen, the niggas that I grew up with, whether from elementary school, high school, junior high school, whatever, even though they wasn't hustlers, some of them robbed people. They was my friends.
So
I
for me
get
to
it.
call, so listen, even so for me to call the police on a motherfucker to rob me, then I would have to look at certain friends that or certain friends that's my friends now or were my friends in the past. Like they ain't shit. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't know what another
Oh, I get
motherfucker
no.
do. I
That's
can't
fair.
do it.
I
Hey,
Under
just
I,
no
can't do it.
hey,
under no
hey, hey,
circumstances
look,
can
Under
you
no
call the police.
circumstances, I can't do it.
Under
hey, I got a
none.
When
scenario
you
where
Back to
everybody,
moral.
I got a scenario where everybody would have called the police.
Exactly. Go ahead,
You
tell it.
you come
I got
outside,
one
your
too.
car gone. What you doing? You going to look for it, and then you can't find it. What you doing?
I got
But
to call the
bro,
police.
bro,
Ain't
bro,
no
Let's
that's
lie to
go.
that.
bro.
Shit, I mean
That's what
that's it. I
that's what
got
I
to
was
call
about
the
to say
right,
police.
though.
I got to get my shit back.
Under
Yeah,
Hey,
no
damn,
call,
man,
under
man,
calling.
what?
still under no
No, hey, no,
circumstances.
just go. Don't call the police. Just go buy another one.
Nah,
He
man,
called him
get
Yeah,
Nemo
out
and
of
them.
here,
yeah,
man.
you
I
got
He
got to
gonna
get
call
my
Nemo and
car
he gonna get
back,
him some
man.
time.
That's what I was about to say. You supposed to only call the police if it's to
Wait
get
a
your
minute. I
money
thought we
back.
can't. I wanted
If
to
they
bring the
bust
community
if
together working with them, but we can't call them for nothing. But we gonna call them because somebody took my car now.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
if it's to get
exactly,
if it's for
exactly.
money, if it's transactional, somebody bust your windows out your storefront, yeah, you call the police to get your insurance. Somebody steal your jewelry, you might call the police to get your insurance. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the only if somebody if you gotta fucking call the police to put a report in that somebody was creeping around my house. That's just so if a nigga come around your house, you gotta blow a nigga. It should only be for insurance. If you start
Hey,
pointing
hey, hey,
niggas out, if you
Hey,
start pointing niggas
hey,
out and shit, you snitching. That's snitching
hey.
all
The,
day,
on-
every
the,
day.
the,
hey,
You're
check
not
this
the
supposed
out.
to
only
be
reason I
doing
said
that
that. The
shit.
Hey,
only
check
reason
this
why I said
out.
that is
Hey,
so we can
Hey,
stop
one
so
saying that
mic,
Chase
it's a
is
black
one
and
wrong.
white.
mic,
So
There is a
Chase
gray area.
one
is Jay
mic.
Prince wrong for going after
One
that
mic.
DEA agent that tried to kill him?
Nah, he wasn't wrong for that.
One mic.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. Let me say this. What I've gathered from this conversation is I couldn't hang with a lot of y'all people outside of this app. Let me tell you
Facts,
why.
Facts.
facts.
Let's say we had a Trolls Nation dinner at a bar and restaurant, and somebody come and they try to do something, and I end up having to punch them, or maybe even having to stab a nigga up, right? They jump at me, stab a nigga up, I get up out of there. According to y'all, when the police come and they grab y'all up because they say you was with Trolls Nation, you was with the party, you're gonna be like, yeah, well, they were jumping Reek, and Reek, he had to defend himself. He pulled out a knife. You niggas just gonna cooperate because in your mind, I'm not involved in none of that street shit. Reek shouldn't have pulled out no knife.
Nah,
Oh hell
Reek
no.
should have
Nah,
got.
that's
nah, nah.
snitching,
No,
nigga.
no, no,
That's
Hell
no,
no.
no.
snitching.
You
Reek
wrong,
should,
Todd.
Nah, that's
That's
right.
Reek
snitching.
should have
You
got.
all involved in that.
A
What he's
lot of you
saying is
niggas
right.
would
You
tell.
all
A lot
I'm
of
involved in
not
that.
telling on.
You full
Facts.
I'm
blown.
not telling
Facts.
on nobody I'm
That's
with.
different now.
You on
Who
The
that's
bullshit
type of
with that.
different.
no.
niggas that y'all the
I'm
type of
telling you,
niggas that nigga, if we
because
go
according to
kill
You
your
on
y'all,
auntie
bullshit
and
with
we
that.
according to y'all,
ride,
no, listen.
No.
See, y'all not listening. Y'all not listening, bro. I leave. The police come. They grab you up. They like, what happened? They like, you was there. Da-da-da-da. And according to you, since you're not involved in the street shit, you think it's okay to say, oh yeah, well, Reek was fighting. Some guys, they came up to him, and before you know it, they were jumping him, and then Reek started stabbing people up. In y'all mind, you're not doing anything wrong. Like shit, that's Reek. That's Reek. And then when they come snatch me up the next day based off y'all eyewitness accounts, and then they look at the cameras and my license plate and come grab me, you know what I mean? That'd be y'all niggas' fault. Ain't gonna be my fault.
Yo,
Nigga, I
Reek.
got up out of there.
Yo,
No,
Reek.
no,
No,
that's
Rick,
not
that's
that's
Reek.
not
not
hey
that
Reek,
Hold on,
Rick.
that's
hold
that's
on,
not
hold on.
Hey,
no.
Nah, that's a little different.
That's
that's
not
nah, he
Reek,
right.
that's
Your
what's
fault.
that
Y'all
background? Who
sound
got
like a
that
lot of
background
snitches.
noise?
Who
Yeah,
got the
somebody
vacuum
at
cleaner?
the stadium, man.
yeah, that's not how
No,
that
I
no.
works.
hold on,
Hey,
one mic. I hate to break it. I hate to break it to my guy Reek, but if you at a party and there's 30 people there, 27 of them gonna probably talk to the police.
Yes, sir. That's what I
Oh
said.
yeah, at
That's
least
your
Yeah,
20.
but
fault, Reek.
that's his point though.
Maybe
Niggas
even
be
98%
snitching.
of them.
Huh?
No, that's not
Hold on,
true.
hold on.
No,
Hey,
no,
Wack in
no,
the
no,
Todd.
no,
building. What's
no.
popping, Wack?
Because
I got about
there's
to say, I
rules,
think
right?
Wack on the phone though.
Hey,
Now, for
Todd.
real, nigga, you gonna disappear before the
Hold
police
on,
get
go ahead, Creek, go ahead, Creek.
Todd, these niggas is the type of niggas for if we out and we commit a crime and we get away and niggas hide in the bushes and the police find just them, they
we
gonna be
call.
like, all right, come out, creep, they got us.
Yeah, yo,
No,
we
I
caught
don't, I
y'all.
don't agree with
Yo,
that.
yo, yo, yo,
No,
dude say,
y'all
yo,
can't
Creed, that was a good
y'all
game,
That's
can't
bro. We
change
fucked up.
done.
rules.
That's fucked up.
Y'all
yo,
No,
can't
no,
yo,
They
change
got us.
rules.
Let's
no,
go.
no,
yo,
We got to go to jail
Y'all can't
no
now.
change the
telling,
rules.
no telling on your crime under any circumstance.
Exactly. You don't tell on the person you with. if we had a party week and you can jump, I'm jumping in. So I don't understand why I would be like, well, that was Reek. I'd be
Hold on.
stabbing
So
motherfuckers too.
Wax, don't tell on Reek, but tell on the other niggas who Reek had to fight with.
You don't tell
No,
nobody.
no,
Yeah,
because
I
you
ain't
just
telling
said
on
don't.
I'm gonna be
nobody.
you gonna
Hold
be
on,
grounded
you
in the
just
truth.
said don't tell on
If
the
you
nigga you
commit a
with.
crime with somebody, you don't tell on them.
Oh, we
If
already
you
know
in
that.
it,
You
if
don't
you
tell
Well,
on
involved, you keep your
nobody.
mouth shut.
You
it,
don't tell on nobody.
yeah,
If you involved, you keep your mouth shut. The rule is if you involved, you keep your mouth shut.
Who yo, who mic is open like that?
yeah. No, it was a.
Somebody
I
say you
don't
get
know.
10% off.
It was a commotion. It was a commotion. I got up out of there like everybody else. I don't know what happened.
Exactly.
Fact.
Like
Well, look,
if
look,
the
hold on. Remember what we said earlier about the too little, sometimes too much?
You ain't
Look, you
supposed to
just said
talk at all.
you ain't supposed to say nothing about no
At
commotion.
least
See,
that's
you
what
right
Hey,
in the
John
check
middle.
this
told
out.
me.
Check this out. Hey, if I got out of there, if I got out of there and they got me on camera and they checking all the receipts and they come to my house, they know I was there. So it was a commotion and I
You
got out of
supposed to
there. What
tell
are you
them I
talking
don't
about?
talk to police. According to them, that you supposed to tell them I don't talk to police.
Yeah, yeah,
They show up at your door.
check this out. They show up to a nigga house off credit card
He said,
receipts.
call.
Nigga, of course they seen me there on the camera. I was a commotion. I got up out of there. What happened? I don't know what happened.
No, call my
How
lawyer.
you know they got receipts though?
My nigga,
Hey,
what
Call
check
my
this
happened
How
out.
you
lawyer.
is
know?
Like I
just
said,
call
if
my
they show
lawyer and
if
do
they
your job.
hold
if
on,
they show up to
Talk
my
to the
house,
fifth.
hold on. The camera shit, man. That's your lying eyes, motherfucker. How you who on that camera? It ain't me
hey,
on no
hey,
camera.
check this out. Check this out. Like you said, they not dumb. So if they show up to my house, it was a commotion. I got up out of there. I'm not gonna say no, I wasn't there.
Don't
They at
answer
my
the door
door.
when they come to your house. You don't have
Okay.
to answer your door.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I ain't got to leave and go to work either. I ain't got to
It's
put.
not
That
against the law to
nigga,
answer your door.
Hey, check
don't
this out.
say
And then when I get in my
nothing.
car, I ain't got to pull over either. Come on now. That's why
Yo,
You don't have to roll
CJ.
I.
down your
It was
window.
a. It,
You don't have to. You can take them
CJ.
on a chase.
Yo, CJ, in that scenario, you might be actually cool, but I was just proving the point about sometimes the even you thinking you saying a little could just be a lot, right? Because even just right then and there, yeah, you know what I mean? Just saying, yo, just say if they didn't see you on the camera and they come to your crib and you say, yo, well, I saw the commotion happen over there by the bar, I just left. That might be too much information. They may
Yo,
not even know that the shit happened
don't
by
you
the
know?
bar.
if they
You know what
didn't
I
see me
mean?
on
Don't
the
you know
camera,
when
they
they
wouldn't
read
be
you
at
They
your
my
may
rights?
not
house.
They
even know
say,
it was really you
Hey,
on
look,
camera.
don't you know when they read you your rights, they say anything you say can and will be used against you.
And
Nigga,
that's why I
you
don't
not
tell
to
them
help
nothing that can
you.
be held against me.
Everything that come out
But
your
CJ,
motherfucking
you
mouth,
don't
they
know
wanna
what
You
find out a
forgot
way
the
to
main
use
part.
that shit against you, fool.
You
So
forgot the main
shut
part.
the fuck
You
up.
got the right to remain silent.
Hey,
But
well, check this
that's
out. Check this out.
look, that,
Check
no,
this out.
that's what I was getting at.
Let me
That's
see.
what I
Let me
was getting
see.
at. That's why I was saying at the
To
end of it all, nigga, just shut the fuck up. Like
what?
once you get them people your identification, if it's required, once you under a lawful custody, my nigga, it's required to get them your ID. Once you get them your identification, nigga, you let them figure out the rest, nigga. Even if they ask you your name, nigga, you don't tell them shit, bitch. My motherfucking name is on the ID, nigga. I don't gotta
Well, look.
talk to you about shit. You got everything you need, my nigga, in order to conduct your investigation without my motherfucking help. Your job is to put me in jail. My job is to shut up and try not to go there.
All right. Well, let me break it down like this because it may be looking a little different. Okay, because I've been in jail probably 7 8 times now. Anytime I done said anything, it only had to do with me, and it only really had to do with me. Anything that I've ever been questioned about that had to do with anybody else, never said nothing. So anything that had to do with me, I done said something, and maybe because it happened, it worked out in my favor with just me being in my own case. Maybe that's why I feel like that. But I already know if it got to do with anybody else. I don't know shit.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier,
So
CJ.
when
It just so
I say
happened.
I'm talking to him, don't just take it as I'm just hey
No,
what you want to know? What you want to
We
know?
not. No, we're not taking it like that, bro. We taking it like exactly how you saying it is. And the thing is, you just got lucky, bro. Just the times that you did speak, it just you didn't say nothing that was, you know what I mean, that could have jammed you. All we were saying is that if you get into a habit of doing that shit, there's a possibility that down the line you might say some shit that can and will be used against you. That's all. You know what I mean? So that's why it's a good practice
I feel
to
you on
not
that.
say shit at all. That's why the best practice is to not, like Creep said, get past your ID and don't say shit and let them do the rest of their business. You know what
Shut
I
the
mean?
fuck up and call your lawyer.
In all honesty, you
Hey,
don't even have to
look.
give them your license when you do. They can call you. You don't have to stop for them. That doesn't mean you have to stop. If somebody calls you, you don't have to stop for them, even if it's a cop. You
No,
choose to
I
stop
Yo,
because
said
you
once
wanted to
you
stop.
under a lawful custody, nigga. Once They
You know?
detain you lawfully. You have to give up your
Yeah,
identity.
yeah, yeah.
No,
But
no, no.
like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not obligated to stop and talk to police unless
No,
if
he
you
That
not
is
talking
are
about
not
that.
what
you are
he's
not
saying,
committing a
Andre.
crime.
That's
You're
not
He's
what he
saying
said.
missing
that
the
once
That's
you've
point.
not
been
what he said. That's not
arrested.
what he said. When you already have been arrested, is
Oh,
what he said. You're under
Oh yeah,
lawful
Right.
you got no
custody, is what
choice.
he said. Right.
You got no
right.
choice.
That's what he said. You got to follow
But
along.
yeah, if you're walking down the street, they can't legally stop you if you're not committing a crime.
They
Yeah,
do
I
that
think
shit
we
every
all
day.
know that.
Nobody, yeah,
They do that
nobody
shit
said
every day
that.
though.
Yeah.
Man, we know that part. I'm just
That's
saying,
because
like,
people
Hey,
stop.
hey,
They don't know they
hey,
can legally keep
hey,
walking.
you know what? But what I do say is,
But you know, if you don't stop, nigga, they'll bust you.
here's the
You
thing.
just
You
running
might
the risk
want
of them.
to,
They might bust you across your fucking head, though. That's what they'll do.
if you're not doing nothing, you might want to stop and say something. Because I tell you like this. I got stopped like that before. I was just working on the car in the front yard. Long story short, they pulled up. I ended up getting taken to jail for resisting arrest and assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer. So you probably like, what the fuck was the weapon? They say I was swinging a fender at him because they decide nigga he gonna say something to me, and I was like, what's up? And he was like, what y'all doing? I'm like, he see me working on the car. I just put my head back under there, and then he said something to me again. I looked up, and he was like, where you from? And I was like, man, I ain't got to talk to you. I turned around, walked away. Next thing I know, everybody in the yard is saying, look out, this nigga trying to reach and grab me. I turn around and they both rush me. Somehow they choked me out. I get arrested for resisting arrest and assault with a deadly weapon. And they say the fender that I was checking my headlights with, they say I was swinging that at them. So, you can not stop if you want to, or you can shit. They might just ask you a question and keep it pushing. It all depends on just you just got to know what you saying. But like you said,
hey,
some people
bro,
saying, oh well, you might
Okay.
say something that's gonna get you
fuck,
caught up.
CJ,
fuck
I do
all
want to
that.
interrupt. I want to interrupt everybody and say peace and blessings to Whack 100 in the building. Welcome to the stage, Whack.
In the
shout out
building.
Whack.
What up,
This
Unc?
is Tip,
But
and
nah,
I
hey,
ain't
bro.
talking about TIP. I'm talking about We Tip. Next time
I'm
you see
dead.
Bob or see
I know Wack
somebody
about to
with a
go
gun,
in.
We
Wack,
ain't
Wack
you
been
see
did
waiting for
somebody
this.
breaking the law, you make
Wack
sure
been
you
waiting for
call
this.
We Tip,
this nigga is
and
crazy.
that come from Tip.
I'm talking about
That
we
was
tip.
part of that 12 month in a day deal, baby.
Oh man, a
They
1,000 hours of when the nigga said 1,000 hours of community, how much fucking shit the hell this nigga doing? 1,000 hours
man,
of
that
That's
community
nigga.
only
service?
half time. You work full time is 2,080 hours
Listen,
a
that
year.
nigga did 12 months in a day. Any nigga know they know what's going on with that.
County lit.
No, feds, nigga. When you get that 12 in a day for some shit that your minimum should have been 10 to 15, you know
30.
what's
Nah, I
going on.
think they said he was facing 30. The maximum was 30 on that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
anytime you get beneath your minimum, nigga, and the 12 months in a day, shit.
They
I
Man,
made
the
him do
bare
a
minimum.
police.
and they got 12 months in a day, nigga. Popularity vote to get you through it. You know what I'm
Yes, man.
saying?
Don't forget the fact he said he'll do a commercial again. He get in trouble. He said he'll go right do another police commercial.
Yeah, he said he'll do it again. He said he'll do it
I'm like,
again.
Yeah,
God,
but that was just part of them humiliating the nigga. That ain't had nothing to do with whatever the fuck, whatever the fuck he, that went on. It's dangerous out here, bro. I ain't even trying to figure it out. I'm just gonna make sure they can't figure me out.
Real shit.
Hey man, what's going on? Y'all already know what it is, man. Trolls Nation, Trolls Nation, Trolls Nation, man. Make sure y'all scroll all the way up to the top, man. Hit the house. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We keep the littiest, the dopest rooms on Clubhouse. This is what we do. We got CEO Reek, T Rose, Creek, Delish, Phoenix. I'm in the building. Cadillac Tide, Whack 100 is in the building. Y'all listening now to Trolls Nation Live. Make sure y'all follow all the moderators and everybody on stage. Don't worry, they'll give you value. All right, y'all know what it is. Ti, confidential informant, or King of the South. Part one. What y'all think, man? CEO Reek, it's back to you, bro.
I mean, shit. Even with these cases he got now, these allegations, don't think he ain't gonna reach to his resources. Shit start getting quiet. That was a lot of women. We saw what happened to Bill Cosby, and that nigga is not Bill Cosby. He ain't got Bill Cosby money. He ain't got Bill Cosby resources.
Yeah, the homie EA King from Atlanta, he said the boy
Yeah,
Tip got a lot of political ties.
He tied in politically.
It really does in Atlanta.
Facts.
Yeah, but bro,
That's what
Atlanta,
a lot of them
Atlanta, listen,
allegations is about.
Atlanta don't supersede them people, them feds, bro. That's just a state.
No, that's
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, I wouldn't give a fuck who you knew in Atlanta. When you got federal driven shit, that's a whole nother ball game.
Hey, Wack, I was asking about when he was out in LA and he got caught with the pills and shit.
All right.
Girl, how like what's normal out there? What would normally happen for
He
someone
got
out there
caught with
with
some pills and a gun, right?
facts?
So
Nah,
the gun,
Nah, it was
he ain't had no
possession of
gun.
ecstasy.
He ain't had no gun,
No gun,
He
no
had like
guns.
some cocaine, I
It's
think.
coke and
coke and
pills.
pills.
But
Yeah,
now
his
he got.
wife took the charges. His wife took them charges too.
Hold on. But I think they had a lot of pills though. They had a lot of them joints.
like 5,000 of them joints. That's distribution. But you know,
I
hey,
know
listen,
certain.
man. Listen, man. I've learned that the popularity vote is always gonna outdo the real vote. So you can have a conversation about it, but you know, music and entertainment has seemed to drown out. You know what I'm saying? The reality of what's really a person is. People take what a person doing on stage. Yeah, but look what he did on stage. Okay, what that got to do with the nigga driving down the street drunk, running red lights? Yeah, but see what he did on stage? Yeah, okay. They just totally will ignore and disregard. It's crazy, you know. And end of the day, you just gotta accept it for what it is. You know, I've seen TR since I made my statements 5 feet from each other. You know, one thing I do know about black men, when you make allegations to them that's false, they seem to be a little more antsy, a little more aggressive about it. But when a nigga knows something real, like when our girl accuse us of something we know we guilty of doing, we shy away from the situation. You know, shout out to T.I., Jim Jones, the FBI,
Oh, you saying you was
Woodset.
you saying you was in the same you was in the
And
y'all was in the same spot. Wacky, he didn't even say nothing. He didn't bring it up, and they didn't say he had no.
5 feet from each other.
It was
Five
at
feet.
T's
Like,
birthday party. I was there.
yeah,
It was at T's
yeah,
birthday
nigga.
party.
Hey, watch this. Wack wasn't there but his wife, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He had security and all that. All that with him. Nigga, I'm looking nigga dead in his eyes. That nigga turned that face and looked like he was looking the other way. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You know.
He ain't want to have that conversation. He didn't want to.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
I'm
He
about to
want
say
to.
Wax said no. Wax saying he stand on what he stand on when about the suspect activity, and Tippett he don't want to have that conversation about it.
Yeah. Tips
Nah,
don't want to have
because
that
nigga, you
conversation.
had a lot to say on social media. So now here I am in your city, right here. You got your little security people. You supposed to come address that lie, my nigga.
Yeah, he actually left early. He ain't stay long.
Yeah, oh yeah, he got up out of there. He hit my man's. He hit my man. My man's hit me. Say, Whack, man, you out there tripping? I said, what you mean? He said, man, the nigga just hit me and said, man, your man in here. What's going on? He hit my man way in somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I ain't said nothing to the nigga. I locked eyes with the nigga to acknowledge that we both acknowledged each other, nigga. Now the eye locking, at that point, is either you gonna stay in your lane or you're gonna advance. If you attempt to advance, I'm for sure gonna meet you at the 20-yard line. I'm passing that 50. And we gonna get to it. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he got up out of there, or whoever that is talking was there like a motherfucker. So he
Yeah,
definitely got
it,
up out of there early.
it's crazy because I'm like, Gucci was there. I'm like, people he got issues with. It was kind of weird that he was there, but he there, so got the hell on out of there.
That nigga got
Talking
up
about at
out of
that
there.
birthday party.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
was there.
he got up
I,
out of there.
Yeah, Gucci saw this, so he ran up in that bitch, ain't it?
Yeah, well, me and Gucci was in the same area but Gucci had left and went to the stage with P. I stayed in the section. You know what I'm saying? Him, Puff, and P had went to the stage. You know, I stayed in the section. So, man, you know,
And
these people are human, and a lot of them, I keep telling you, they rap and they they uh they act or play the role of shit that they didn't seen or shit they didn't watch, the stories they didn't heard. It ain't the first time my man Shorty Low marked that nigga out in Atlanta. He was y'all
Sure did.
remember Shorty Low? That nigga was on
That's why he
a
was mad at his.
mission. Yeah, he was knocking on doors in the nigga neighborhood. Yo, where T.I.? Y'all ain't called him yet? Did y'all tell him I'm over here? So
He
Tip
couldn't
ain't
fuck
even
with
really
Shawty
from
Low.
Bankhead.
Fact. That's a fact,
He
bro.
ain't really from Bankhead. Tip ain't.
yeah, so but see, I know what I know about that situation. And anybody from Atlanta know what be going on over there. Be some savage shit going on over there with that kind of shit. So when the news broke, I said, yep, here it come. It's one thing if like, oh man, they just creating some shit. It's another thing you like, yeah, that's some real shit.
That's a
Nigga
fact.
know, nigga know what's going on. Anybody that don't know, boy, that shit over there, like, boy, look, motherfucker, Hugh Hefner, Playboy Mansion, Heidi Fleiss, some other shit and some other shit, all in one.